Well, hello and how are you? Yeah, hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenado Briscoe. Hey, and today is Monday, August the 29th, 2022. I'm on time. I'm on time. Actually, I'm a little early. That's why I was Thumper is down there, and she was like, she was like, hey, wait a minute. It says I'm not connected. What happened? Oh, Lori Moore is not connected. I'm connected though, aren't I? Am I really? Am I not connected? I should be connected. I better be connected. My Wi-Fi's been playing tricks on me. Has been playing tricks on me. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing to me. Oh, you weren't connected. You were lost, but you're back. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm sorry about that, folks. Hey, Lori was here a little bit early, and that's why I was like, hello. But I didn't want to start too early. Didn't want to throw everybody off me being early and whatnot. Anyway, yeah, and I'm here too. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here. You're here. We're all here. Like I said, today's Monday, August the 29th, 2022. Got a happy birthday shout out to Rick Burrows and Todd Heger. And my next door neighbor from when I was a kid, Rick Adams, a.k.a. Ricky. So without further ado, hey Ricky, hey Rick, hey Todd, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'm saying. I hope you're enjoying your day today because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. All right, hey, I said, hey, Ricky, hey, Todd, hey, Rick, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. It's your happy birthday day today. How's your back feeling, Rick? You been out there on that bike or riding that bike? Just checking. Just checking. Been out there on the bike in the summertime, a freewheeling down the highway line. Hey, getting closer to the yeller line, but he knows better than to cross it time after time. All right, hey, how about that, Bill Rogers? And hey, Shin fans, we got Bill Rogers, we got Ashley Geraldine, we got Diana Gray, Mary. Diana Ashley Geraldine's a brand new Shin fan, so I had to throw that out there. Uh, Mary Majaducon, Jalbuna, Majaducon. We'll say that Majaducon, Jalbuna. Savann, Murphy, Beason, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, Tina, Kleeschulte, Ashbrook, and Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper, and Doug Bell, a.k.a. Steve Clary. And then there's my Pokey pals, Julie Regot, and my special Pokey pal, Amanda S. Little. I say special because, well, she lets me post on her page. I mean, it's nothing against Julie. I'm sorry, Julie. I didn't mean anything. I didn't mean anything about that. That just didn't sound right. Now Julie's going to be all upset with me. She ain't going to be my Pokey pal no more. And I'm just, oh, it's going to be a bummer. Days are over. My days are numbered. They've been cut short. I think my roommate's back here in a minute out here. Whether that big back door comes open and you guys get a big flash of light. If he does, maybe I'll get my 3 o'clock meds so I don't go jumping out of the chair, don't you know? Anyway, Thumper's here and that's got everybody listed off on the Shin Show likes and Shin Show likers, friends of the Shin Show. And Bill gave a thumbs up over there, Bill Rogers. He just checked into the Shin Show group because I threw a group message out there. That's how Lori gets her come ons. Hey, welcome, come ons. Welcome, come ons. Alrighty then. Hey, we're gonna do a weather forecast for you. How about it? How about our weather forecast? Weather forecast is going to be brought to you today by Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet is located at 2054 Campus Drive. No, is located at 416 South Fifth Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Yes, that's right, 416 South Fifth Street. Yep, they redo and do on Sundays. They don't do much on Sundays, but they redo and do on like Sunday night or Saturday morning or whatever. I mean, they really rebuild the whole store. I mean, they put out all kinds of new stuff. Now, granted, they are looking for women's uh, pants and men's pants. So if you can go by and donate, they take donations throughout all hours, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. All working hours. So go by there, 416 South Fifth Street. Get out your old jeans that you don't squeeze into anymore. Throw them away. Don't throw them away. Just get rid of them. Don't hang them in the closet or put them up on the wall and say, I'm going to fit into them one of these days. No. You ain't going to fit into them again. Never again. That's it. Life's over. Life is over. Them jeans is your skinny jeans. Skinny jeans have no place in your closet. Actually, get rid of the fat jeans and keep the skinny jeans and force yourself to wear them. There you go. Then you'll be in seventh heaven. You have to lose weight to get down into your drawers. And then not only that, you'll save money on food, won't you? All right. Anyway, I digress. Here we go with that weather forecast I was talking about. Weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Today's temperature for today, partly cloudy with isolated thunderstorms possible. Storms may contain strong gusty winds and high temperatures of 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. Variable cloudy with a scattered thunderstorm and a few storms may be severe. Low temperatures of 68 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 60%. Now for Tuesday, August the 30th, we're going to have mainly sunny skies. Yay, sunny skies. High times with the sunny skies. High temperatures of 87 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable. With north to northwest at about 6 miles per hour. August the 31st, Wednesday, sunny skies with high temperatures around 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable west to southwest at about 4 miles per hour. Thursday, September the 1st. Few clouds from time to time. High temperatures near 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable south at about 5 miles per hour. Few clouds with low temperatures of 64 degrees Fahrenheit overnight, with some winds light and variable southeast at 5 miles per hour. And then how about Friday, September the 2nd? A few clouds from time to time. High temperatures around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable south to southeast at 5 miles per hour. Mostly clear sky overnight. Low temperatures around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable east to southeast at 4 miles per hour. And then for your fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast, Saturday, September the 3rd. Mostly sunny skies with high temperatures of 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable with temperatures Winds will be north to northwest at about 6 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable. Nights northeast at about 5 miles per hour. So there you have it. There's your 5 day forecast uh, for the central viewing area. Now, there is a marginal risk of severe weather today. So, you know what severe weather is? That's that weather that's iffy. Don't you know what I mean? Iffy. Iffy weather. So, anyway, don't forget to take a look into some iffy weather. You got the iffy weather shining on. She got the you and me weather shining on. She got some iffy weather shining on. It's the you and me weather shining on. It's the old iffy weather shining on. It's the you and me weather shining on. A lovely weather shining on. Shine on, shine on. All right, well, let's see. What else we got? I'm sorry, I digress. I gotten in the way of things. Things had gotten in my way, I think. Get rid of the weather. That's what we got to do now. I had not really a song request, but somebody had mentioned a song that came about today when I was reading a post. I'll tell you about the post though. The post was somebody had written the post, and it was what you copy and paste. So I copied and pasted the post, and so I did. And when I did, this was the post I pasted. The post I pasted said this: Your clothes came from Kmart, and they stayed on layaway until school started. Eating out at a restaurant was a thing every now and then. Fast food was leftovers at home. Eating popsicles was a treat on a hot day in the summertime. We had we had fake cigarettes and candy for candy, and you only needed $1 or less uh, for your candy. Phew, $1 or less. You needed a quarter or less. School was mandatory. You had to go whether you wanted to or not. You took your school clothes off as soon as you got home and put your play clothes on. No one was home after school, but if no one was home, you jumped the gate or went over to the neighbor's house. Nobody paid for daycare because we had a key to the house to get in when we got home. We ate dinner at the table with the rest of our family. Our house phone was always being used, but it was connected to the wall. We played cops and robbers. 1, 2, 3, not yet. Red light, green light, hide and seek, truth or dare, tag, kickball, dodgeball, and we rode bikes, girls' bikes and boys' bikes. We played in the streets or in the house. We came home when the porch or when the street lamps came on. Oh, let's see. I skipped down and it went too far. Where did we go? Where was it? We came home when the street lights came on. Children were seen and not heard. Staying in the house was a punishment. And the only thing we knew about being bored was you better find something to do before I find it for you. We ate what mom or dad made for dinner, or we ate nothing at all. There was no bottled water. We drank from the tap or the water hose because there was no coming in and going out of the house. Now, phone numbers and addresses were either memorized or written on a folded piece of paper, which was kept in your pocket at all times. Now, cell phones, well, we didn't even know what a cell phone was. We watched cartoons on Saturday mornings and rode our bikes for hours and hours. We ran around in the streets until dark and came in before mom had to find us. The street lights came on. Yep, that's right. We were afraid of nothing. Well, except mom and dad. But that wasn't because we was afraid of them. We didn't want to hurt their feelings. We watched our mouths around the elders because, well, uh, see, I done it again. I got lost. Yeah, around the elders because our parents would whoop our butts. That's right. And those were the good old days. Kids today will never know how it feels to be a real kid. They will never understand my childhood. I love being a kid and wish our kids grew up in the same world I did. Copied and pasted. That's what I did. I copied it and pasted it. And then I also wrote on there after that all was true in my case, except when I was a kid, mom made our clothes, or they came from Goodwill. There was no Kmart. Yes, it was a Kmart, and it was across town, but we never. My mom made all our clothes, and or they came from Goodwill, and then she would adapt them after they came from Goodwill. She would sew on them some more and make them look cool. And then we lived on a gravel road, so no street lamps. So when mom blew the whistle, the little metal whistle with a P in it, so it would go, so it would rattle whenever it blew. Well, she would blow that one long and two shorts. And if you weren't in a whistleblowing range, you better bet you were in trouble because that's when it was time to go home. When the whistle blew, it was time to eat or it was time for bed. One of the two, but if you better be in whistleblowing range, that's for sure. And those were the good old days. Anyway, Carole Donovan, that's who requested this next song I'm going to sing. She said, like the words of an old popular song, those were the days, my friend. I thought they'd never end. And so, Carole, here's a little song for you. I'm going to throw it out to you. So it's called, I don't even know what it's called because I looked it up and I got the lyrics, but the title of the song just did not. It came from the Postcard. Mary Hopkins was the artist. Postcard album was called Postcard back in 1969. And anyway, it doesn't really have a title. Once upon a time, there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours, thinking of the great things that we would do. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. And we'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. For we were young and sure to have our way. A la da dee, la da 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 dum, la da da. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Then the busy years went rushed by us. We lost our starry notions on the way. If by chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. A la da da, dee 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 dee. Just tonight I stood before the tavern. Nothing seemed the way it used to be. In the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that lonely woman really me? Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we'd choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh, yes, those were the days. Through the door there came a familiar laughter. I saw your face and heard you call my name. Oh, my friend, we're older but no wiser. For in our hearts, the dreams are still the same. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh, yes, those were the days. La 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 dee 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 dee. La da 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 dee 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 da dee da. Yeah, I guess it's called Mary Hopkins. Those were the days. So anyway, there you have it. Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there for you, Carole. Didn't make mention of it. Yeah, those were the days. Oh, you're still spit you. Your skinny jeans. My skinny jeans, they still fit me too. Of course, I never do anything to gain. It's true. Gain weight, it's true. Oh, I eat and never move my feet. You'd think the pounds would really add up, but they never do. Well, they do in the mid-range of belly. Oh, that thing looks like a big bowl of jelly. I just kind of sit and let it flop on down. My belly has it rolls over my belt. Oh, I know it's Dunlap tire. It's got to be a racing brand. It Dunlapped over my belt, my waistband. Oh, it's Dunlapped over, Dunlapped over. All right. Hey, anyway, that was just a true made up. Yeah, I like the way it used to be when I was a kid. You see, we rode our bikes from here to there, from my house to the park across town. We'd swim and swim till the 10 o'clock when they called the kids in from the block. They'd let us have a free swim there, but once the pool opened, you had to be prepared to go. Yep, that was Blanchette Pool. You see, they had a free swim in the summer. You see, if you got there early, you got to swim, and we would go. My brother, my two neighbors, and me, we'd end up in that pool. You'd see, 'cause that was just the way it was. We loved to play with us. Across that town, we rode our bikes. Matter of fact, I took my cousin once. He came to visit, and he came to visit, and we took him too. We used to camp outside, years ago. And I tell you what, I had friends. Down the street. And well, they had a neighbor visiting one time, and that girl was trouble, nothing but trouble. And me and my cousin, my brother, we was all sleeping outside in the tent. Well, you see, what they didn't know was my cousin is very claustrophobic. Well, they dropped our tent. Now it was a big tent. It was a 4-man tent. My mother and my daddy and my brother and I used to go camping a whole lot in July. But anyway, my cousin and I and my brother, we were all in there together. And they dropped the tent on us, and then they started throwing apples at us. Yeah, that's right. And with the tent dropped down, them apples would smack you right on the crown. Oh, it hurt. Yes, indeed it did. I remember because, I'm still a little loopy in the head. But that's all right. Yeah, I'm fine now. At least I'll claim it somehow. My cousin Randy, he was claustrophobic, like I said. He come ripping through the zipper, and well, it had to be replaced by my mammy. Yep, my mammy, she was quite the sewing gal. She fixed our clothes, and she showed us how. She sewed up that uh, tent with a new zipper so that we could camp all through the summer. But yeah, it was pretty rough. Them neighbors, they just had to go. Same night, they done a lot of other little neighborhood damage. Rick might remember they filled his car with water. Yep, they sure did. They filled the car up with water and let her overflow. That was that Gran Torino, don't you know? Yeah, the green one that used to set in your carport. They flipped on your water hose and filled her up all the way. Don't know how deep that water got, but they done that. Not even a lot. After they'd whacked us in the head with the apples, they turned my dad and mom's car around in the driveway. Little Volkswagen Beetle. That's what they turned around in the driveway. Then after that, what else did they do? I mean, they messed around the neighborhood. They done a lot of stuff they shouldn't have do. Anyway, I'm a pop bottle kid. Any y'all out there pop bottle kids? Yeah, I'm a pop bottle kid. I remember a long time ago using to collect pop bottles to take them in to turn them in because that was our recycling system. We didn't get no plastic, and we didn't have plastic landfills. We didn't have diaper landfills. No sirree, Bob. We had paper bags. We had the only plastic we had was a gallon jug of milk, and that was after we had run out of our jars of milk because we'd always go and get jars of milk from the farm uh, down around. We had a dairy farm that was down around the road a little ways, and fresh milk was always good until it was summertime and the onions, fresh green onions. Well, I tell you, yuck. I did not like wild onion season in the milk because the cows would eat the wild onions and it flowed right through to the milk. And yuck, you smelled it or tasted it in the milk. So it would turn your cereal. Ugh, man, talking about Rice Krispies with green onion flavor. Yuck. Anyway, uh, but our recycling system was paper bags that you either burnt out in the fire pit or that was our trash system back then in the good old days. Or there was no trash truck. Never even heard of such a thing until I grew up a little ways and ended up moving out on my own. Then I started hearing trash trucks in the town, in the city, but back out in the country where I live, I say the country. It was a mile off the main road there, but it was gravel, and so nobody came out that way. Anyway, we never even had no trash trucks for years and years. So it was burn your trash, except for your aerosol cans because they would blow up course, me being the way I was, I'd throw them in there on purpose so that they'd blow up. Then we had to get many trash barrels whenever I was a kid. When it was my turn to burn the trash, we had to get more trash barrels because, well, I like to blow up aerosol cans. But anywho, that being said, where was I with the story? Hmm, hmm. Sorry. Having a bushy mustache really creates problems, especially when you get an itch. Wow, that was itchy. Oh, Lori laughed. Lori laughed. Well, okay. That's all right. She'll be back, maybe. Anyway, like I said, um, we ours was glass bottles, and we'd take them to the store and return them to there, and they'd give us 10 cents a piece for them, and then you'd be able to buy your candy or whatever. That's just the way it was. Anyway, that being said, let's do a little bit of story time for the kids. Actually, that was story time because my kids need to know stuff. Hey, kids, jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed. Wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head. TV Grandpa is going to tell you about something that happened a long time ago. Yeah, long time ago when TV Grandpa was a little boy. We used to enjoy our little gravel road town. But one time in the winter, it came along a very heavy snow. Yeah, that's right, a heavy duty snow. Well, when it got that heavy and that duty, we decided that we were going to walk to the store. And so we stopped off at the neighbor's house and asked if there was anything they needed. Now, it was going to be a mile and a half or 2 mile walk to get to the store. No, I think it was 3 miles. 3 miles to get to the store. And well, we put on the boots and we put on the plastic bag. Well, we put on the plastic bags inside our shoes. And that way the snow wouldn't get in and soak our feet down, our socks. And so then we'd start our way on out to the store. Well, we took the sled with us, which was a flexible flyer and a runner sled, that is. And we took that with us and we walked ourselves all the way down to the store. Now, there wasn't no need to worry about traffic because, well, this was 1973. And, well, there was a whole mess of snow and not a whole mess of people could get around in it. So we was going along and we got all the way down to the store and we picked up the groceries for ourselves and for our neighbors. And then we motivated ourselves back home. That was a wonderful trip. Good outing for Mama and Papa and me and your Uncle Sim. Yep, that's right. We all went out there and we enjoyed that whole wonderful walk. And we dropped off some stuff for the Powells and or the Howells, not the Powells. That would be my grandpa, Powell Briscoe. Anyway, the Howells were right down the street. And we brought some stuff to the Bull sisters, I believe. I remember the Bull sisters. See, I used to deliver newspapers, and my brother delivered newspapers before I did. And well, I'd go with him on his paper route. And I got to know all the paper route customers. And then whenever he grew out of doing papers, well, I decided his paper company closed down. He used to deliver for the Banner News. They closed down, and then about 3 years later, a new newspaper company opened up, and they were called the St. Charles Daily News. And my brother, he delivered for the Banner. I delivered for the St. Charles Daily News. Now, him being the way he was, whenever he worked at the Banner, you got certain things for collecting your money. Whenever you collected your money and turned in all your money at the end of the month for your paper costs, they would give you gifts and stuff. And well, he'd always make sure that I got what he got too. He got some swim fins and snorkel and mask, and he made sure that I got some swim fins, snorkel, and a mask so that we could use them together at that pool that we used to ride to early in the morning. But yeah, he's a good guy, your Uncle Sam. Yes, he is. I just remembered that, you know. Anyway, he I got an itch in my ear. But anyway, hey, I digress. Anyway, ugh, does anybody know what the migration of mosquitoes are? What the female uh, um, call for a male is? Because I had the worst night last night that I have had in forever. I mean, forever. All night long. There was just high pitched whining noise going off by my ear, which sounded like a mosquito trying to get in through a screen or something like that. But it was like trying to get through the blanket, I thought. And I had already prayed, no pestilence shall come near this dwelling. Mosquito shouldn't have been able to get to me. But that mosquito wouldn't give up. And then later on, this morning, while I was still hearing this whine sound, here come this other big mosquito sound. And I was like, where in the world did that come from? So I'm thinking maybe I had a girl mosquito and she was calling for a boy mosquito to come over and have a visit or whatever. Because when the boy mosquito showed up, it was whine. It was this louder whine. And I was like, well, no wonder. And the girl mosquito was still going, me. So it was driving me nuts all night. Anyway, hey, I got all off track again. Anyway, it looks like we're going to get close over here and do the daily bread portion of the program. Daily bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 is Psalms 126 through 128 and 1 Corinthians 10:19 through 33. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Alrighty? Well, alrighty then. Let's see. Today's devotion is entitled Seeds of Time. And we will be reading Mark 4:13 through 20 for our daily reading of the Bible. For our daily bread portion of the program. Mark 4:13 through 20. Then Jesus said to them, don't you understand this parable? How then will you understand any parable? The farmer sows the word, and some people are like seeds along the path where the word is sown. And soon as they hear it, Satan comes and he takes away the word that was sown in them. Now others, like seeds sown on rocky places, hear the word and at once receive it with joy. But since they have no root, they last only a short while. And when trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away. Now, still others, like seed sown among thorns, hear the word, but the worries of this life and the deceitfulness of wealth and the desires of other things come, and they choke the word out, making it unfruitful. Others, like the seed sown on good soil, they hear the word, they accept it, and they produce a crop. Some 30, some 60, and some 100 times what was sown. And so there you have it. See, they sowed the word, the word, the word. Seeds of time. Each seed brings the word, and the word was good. Amen. Amen. Alrighty then. Hey, you know what? That looks like about it. Um, we're gonna call it a day. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe. Got one song for you at least, and it goes, "Hello, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go." I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave ya, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, God willing, I'll be here. And I hope that you are